GigDigest.com. We're out here at the 2014 Leesburg Bikefest today. We're out here where the sun is shining, the bands are loud, and the bikes are even louder. We're here today with Allman. Thank you for your time today, sir.
Yeah, man.
How you doing this afternoon?
Good. Hot, but good.
Your name sounds a little familiar.
Yep. Allman, the oldest son of Greg Allman.
What's the title of your album?
Hard Labor Creek.
How long has it been out?
It's been out 4 years. It was a solo project that I got in order to start finding a band and all that. I had some material to work with, and did well. Yeah. Now my band has picked it up and we're doing the songs for me, doing their own style.
It sounded great. We just saw the set. You guys just laid it down, man. That was awesome.
Thank you.
What do you think of the state of the music industry right now?
It's, I mean, based on what it was a long time ago, it's nothing the same because there's so much. I'm on an indie. I own my own record label, and everything's all different. I don't like it. It's weird. It's hard to get anything from anyone. Everybody wants to be in charge of everything all the time. And gone are the good old days of just being a good rock and roll band. Everybody wants to just come play and listen to it. You know, with the sharing on the internet and the things, we've absolutely done a 360 between going to a concert to buy the album. Now we have to pay $150 to go see a good band instead of $8 and then go buy the CD because everybody's sharing CDs and stuff. So I don't know how much of a music industry there actually is.
It's definitely changed quite a bit. In some ways, it's almost like it was in the 60s
before they knew what to do.
Yeah, right. Before the LP came along, and people would generate sales of the LP.
Right, exactly.
Now you generate sales of the single. What kind of hurdles have you experienced?
The hardest hurdle I've got is being a son of Greg Allman. I have to be either really, really, really good or nobody good. I don't know. That's pretty much the only one. It's good, a double-edged sword. Good and bad to be the son of, to be the greatest. And
I can understand the situation.
It's interesting, to say the least.
What part of the music industry do you find that you enjoy the most?
The actual work of getting it done. Not all, it's really funny. Everything else is work.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, which end of the side of the music industry would you like to use?
It's tough. People, they have to be sharp. So agents and all, they have to be tough. It's too bad they have to be tough. Everybody's got to be, I don't know, not themselves. They can't just walk up, shake each other's hands, and sure, I'll play that. Walk off. Everything's based on, you better do this, you gotta do this. I don't know, it's just odd. I ran from it. I own everything about me. I own my own music industry. It's not making me a billionaire, but it's a lot more comfortable, a lot slower, relaxed. I can do basically what I want to do.
That's great.
I own my, it's really easy to get your own LLC, your own label, and if nothing else, it gets you started. Because now I have a product they want. I'm already set. They'll say, okay, we want to give you so much. We want your next album. And when they say that, then I'll be signing my life away. But it'll all be good, and everything won't be in the purse. I won't be spending their money. They'll be purchasing me from my label. So I'm going that route. I don't know how well it's going to work, but that's my theory. We'll see how it works.
It seems a lot of people are going that way.
It's easy. You can do it now. Everybody can do it. I mean, like Boston, they made their album in the garage, made them millionaires. Everybody can do that now. It's just that everybody is doing it. So now there's so much to choose from, and there's cutthroat. People, well, I'll do it for half that. I'll do it for half that. Well, I won't. I got 6 guys, a Hammond, 3 trucks.
We definitely appreciate your time here today. Thank you very much for the set that you did. This is Bryan with GigDigest.com. We're here at the Leesburg Bikefest, and we'd like everyone to remember, support live music.
Twice if you can.
GigDigest.com. We're here at the Leesburg Bikefest 2014. We are here with Sinister. Introduce yourselves, guys.
Hunter Haley.
All right.
John Fuscoles.
All right, you guys having a good time?
Having a great time.
Yeah, they're getting ready to go on, so we have to make this kind of quick. I want to ask you a few questions. What age were you when you decided to get into rock and roll music?
Oh, about 12, 13.
I was 11 years old when I got my first kid.
I was forced into it by my dad at 6.
So was I. My dad was an opera singer, so I picked up the guitar at 15, rock and roll rebel.
Woo! Right on.
Stand closer.
Is there anything you want to add? Something you want to talk about? It's got to be something on your mind.
I'm just happy to be out here in Leesburg for the first time, to be honest with you, Steve. I've never been out here before. It's fantastic. Great atmosphere.
How did you go about getting hooked here?
Actually, Johnny hooked up with
Mr. Don Menard.
Yeah, Don Menard.
Thank you, Don.
Another hit
Thank
for
you.
them.
Thank you, Don.
Way to go.
Hi, baby.
So, have you guys ever played out here before?
No, I've never played out here before.
Not Leesburg, we played Oktoberfest, Mike Weeks, and we were in Daytona Beach.
And you with other bands or anything?
First time on the stage. I've never played here either, and like we said earlier, we want to thank Don Menard for inviting us out here. It's a great venue. I mean, this is like Daytona Bike Week times 3 on steroids.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
What do you guys do to promote your band?
Facebook mostly. Word of mouth.
Text.
And the women.
What about Game Digest?
Well, we're going to do that now.
You are.
Right now.
So you're on board.
I told these guys, and they didn't listen. You know what I mean?
What genre of music would you consider yourself?
It's rock and roll, straight ahead. Rock and
Straight
roll.
out rock and roll.
Sinister is heaven, straight ahead, rock and roll.
Right on. So tell me, how can somebody find more out about Sinister?
Well, we're definitely on Facebook. Look us up on Sinister.com.
And you can post your dates with GigDigest.com, right?
Exactly.
Right on.
Woo!
No, this is Steve Gamble with GigDigest.com. Get out there, support live music. Do it. Throw your fucking
do it.
panties on the stage.
Do it!
This is Steve Gamble with GigDigest.com. We are here at the Leesburg Bikefest 2014. I'm here with Friss. How you doing,
2014, unbelievable. But we're going to go on in about 5 minutes, so let's do it, man.
You've been doing this since 1975, man. You must have some real stories.
I do. I cannot tell them all in 5 minutes. So I will tell you, we've had a blast. For every show we do, we have a blast.
Right on. You want to tell me a short little thing about your background?
Grew up in Florida, went to college in Michigan, first band in Michigan, and been rocking ever since all over the country.
How do you go about setting up your shows? Who handles the details?
Over the years, it's just word of mouth, networking. People know me. I've been doing shows for especially Harley events for 40 years, so it's easy.
So I know that you're known for interaction with the crowd. Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't you? I can't stand a band that just goes up there and stands on stage and does their thing and doesn't even talk to the crowd. I mean, it is called entertainment, right?
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. Is there anything you want to say to your fans?
I don't really consider them fans. I consider them friends because so many people have been around with me through thick and thin, big shows, huge shows. So I enjoy what I do, and I hope they like to watch it.
Believe it or not, I've been around to see you. I don't look that old, I know.
You don't?
But hey, this is Steve Gamble with GigDigest.com. We want to thank you for your time. I know that you're cut short. You're getting ready to blast it
I
out.
appreciate your time. Good luck with the video, the TV show, the magazine, and appreciate everything you guys do for musicians.
Thank you. This is Steve Gamble with GigDigest.com. We're here at the Leesburg Bikefest 2014. You can hear the roar of the bikes. Everybody's having a great time. There's a huge crowd out here. And we are here with Cassidy Diana. How are you today, Cassidy?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. It's good to talk to you. We're getting ready to see Cassidy go on live, and we want to take a little bit of time just to interview her and get some questions out of her. So you want to talk a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm 15 years old. I go to Bryan County High School. I grew up as a military brat. My dad served in the Army for 27 years. His deployment really inspired all of my writing and performing and everything that I did.
Wonderful. What influence did you have growing up?
Musically or...
Musically, yes.
I'm a classic rock fan. I love Led Zeppelin. Janis Joplin, definitely. Heart. Yeah, that's about it.
And you know, we love to hear that because those are our influence as well, rock and roll, right?
Yeah.
And how do you feel about the music industry as it pertains to this day and age?
Right now I'm trying to get into the country music industry, and it's kind of sad to see there's a lot of different genres mixing in. It's really cool, but also it's really different. The old school people, you know, such as Kenny Tucker, Johnny Cash. It's sad that some of those people kind of like fading away and then newer stuff coming up. But the newer stuff is actually really great as well. It's a lot of different changes. Pop ties in, rap ties in, electronics. It's great.
So Cassidy, tell me, other than your influences in music, what else inspired you to write your songs?
Well, like I said, I'm a military brat. My dad served for a very long time in the Army. So I grew up, I've moved 14 times in my lifetime. I'm 15 now, so that's like once every year, twice every year. So a lot of different families I've come across, different people my dad's been friends with. I grew up with kids just like me. Their fathers or mothers in the military. So just hearing different stories from them, their fathers, and now from veterans that have served, just really hits me in the heart and lets me, lyrics just pour out.
And we commend them for their service. Is there anything that you'd like to say to the vets of the United States?
Definitely. Your service has made me the person I am today. I wouldn't be here without all of y'all's support. You just really inspire me to everything I do, and I appreciate it.
All right, so Cassidy, I hear a rumor that you've got a big project underway. Is there anything you want to talk about with that?
Yeah. A couple months ago, I sang at a conference for the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes. They're a great organization. They've helped thousands and thousands of military families across the nation. They do a lot as far as helping veterans come home and get their lives just back up from when they were at war. So I wrote this song called Salute and donated it to the Coalition. I just got out of the studio recording it, and it's going to be out on iTunes soon, so make sure you get a copy of Salute.
We know that you have to leave and get on stage pretty soon, but tell me, where can people find out about Cassidy Diana?
I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, every social media possible. Also go to CassidyDiana.com. I almost forgot my website.
Wonderful. I've been in that position before too. Well, we thank you for your time.
Thanks.
We appreciate
so much.
everything that you've had to say here. You're very inspirational, and we know you're going to go far. This is Steve Gamble signing off with GigDigest.com. Support local live music.
Support it.
This is Steve Gamble with GigDigest.com. We're still here at Leesburg Bikefest 2014, and I am here with Autumn June. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. You just got off the stage. How do you feel about your performance?
Overall, I feel good. Coming out of the gate, I was a little rough, but well into it, I got warmed up and pulled my friend up on stage to play a few tunes with me and grooved into it.
Now you're a bit of a renegade. You've kind of got your own style. I'm collectively thinking.
I've got Autumn June style. I've got my own style.
Way to go.
I go to the beat of my own drum. So
That's the way to do it. Capitalize on your own well-being. Well, tell me a little bit about how can somebody find out more about Autumn June?
well, I'm on Facebook, of course. You can search me under Autumn June. Yeah, I don't have a website yet. Up and running or anything. So just on Facebook and on YouTube under the Autumn June.
Okay, we'll follow up on that. There's a interesting story about how you got your gig here. Do you want to talk about that?
Sure. I was at the Screwy Louie's Porpoise Pub in Seminole for an all original musicians showcase. a few months ago, and I met Tracy Ariff, who is from Sarasota, checking out the music, and befriended her and sang to her in the parking lot, a cappella, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, you sound so unique and original. I gotta book you for Leesburg." And I was like, "What?" Like, so it's pretty amazing that 5 months of playing out, and here I am playing for everybody here at Leesburg. I'm very honored.
Wonderful. Did you take her seriously in the beginning?
I think that first night when I went home, I was like, she can't be for real. But she called me the very next morning and followed up with emails and never stopped. So I knew it was for real.
So you had your doubts, but her tenacity just kept you hanging in there.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Well, I knew she. There's thousands of musicians she could have booked for this event. So again, I'm honored to have been able to come and play here, and it's my first bike fest, and hopefully won't be my last.
Well, that says a lot. That really does. So thus far, what is your favorite aspect of the whole music scene?
My favorite aspect is collaborating with other musicians. Winging it, going on a whim, and just collaborating. Open jams, for instance. When everyone's just out that likes to play their individual instruments, and they all come together and we can just vibe.
Musical networking. You gotta love it.
Just jamming with other musicians is my favorite part.
Sounds good. Well, we appreciate your
I
time.
appreciate you.
This is Steve Gamble with GigDigest.com. Support local live music. Do it. Get out there. We want to see you. At Leesburg Bikefest 2014, and I am here with Tracy Ariff of the Don Bernard Agency. How are you doing today, Tracy?
Exhausted. It's been a long week.
I'll bet you've been working your butt off, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Tell us some of the artists that you've booked.
I have booked Skinny Molly, which is fairly recently, which features my guest each from Leonard Skinner. I've also booked Stone at North Carolina. They are doing the soundtrack for the Sons of Anarchy, as well as a band called Swamp Womp. They're an up-and-coming Southern rock act. I've also had the privilege of working off and on for many years with Seth Allen from Wasp, Blackfoot, and Lena Ford. And basically, I was kind of taking a break, and I got a call from Seth one day from Wasp, and say, "Look, got more Angel stuff going. I need a gig." I pulled it off in 2 weeks, and he kind of brought me in slowly, and then I eventually ended up managing him for 3 years.
Wow. So have you ever booked for Biketoberfest, any of the other bike fests?
This is my first bike fest I've worked. However, I have booked other festivals, such as the Inglewood Music Festival, that is no longer in existence. But, with working with Don Bernard, I've been fortunate enough to be able to bring my artists, especially my up-and-coming ones, such as Autumn June, Cassidy, Diana, and I've got Ted Stevens at the Do Shots coming up tomorrow, and they're going to be playing from 12 to 5 at the Bikers Hospitality Tent.
Wonderful. So tell me, how do you feel about Gig Digest and what we're trying to do?
I think what you're doing is incredible. You're giving local artists an opportunity to showcase their music, and I think that's fantastic.
Thank you. We appreciate your feedback on that. We do.
Thank you.
How often do you visit Gig Digest?
About every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Got a fan here. We really appreciate your efforts, what you're doing here. Everything is great. Everyone's having a good time, as you can tell. Is there anything else you'd like to add to this?
I just want to add that I want everybody to follow their dream, as Autumn said. And if you've got something really good, send it to me. It's very simple. You can also send your music to me at suncoastmusicproductions@aim.com. I will be glad to listen.
So if I play Cat Scratch Fever in the Nude, you'll do something with it?
That depends on the package.
Hey. Again, this is Steve Gamble with GigDigest.com. Local live music, support it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We appreciate having you.